Today we are going to talk with the CPA about some tips that are going to help you guys with your taxes as creators. That's coming up. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer and this is Ryan Ippolito. He is the CPA. He's actually my CPA for all my business stuff. One of the things I know about us as creators is that we're really good with making cool stuff, and we really love just being expressive and creative and kind of expressing ourselves through online video and other things. But we're not so good with the number stuff, and the math and all the taxes and stuff. And that's coming up this season. And so Ryan, what is some of the things that the numbers that we need to keep track of in order to give to a CPA, or just to make our life easier when it comes to taxes? We probably already have an outside job. Maybe you guys are getting a W-2 from that, but you're also getting a 1099 from Google as a contractor. So for write-offs, discounts, things what numbers do we need to keep track of?
So anything you spend on a business at all, just keep track of it. If nothing else, you can give it to your CPA, or you can check it out. And if you don't have to claim it, that's okay. Just keep receipts, keep copies of things.
That would include camera gear for use, editing software, computers.
Absolutely. Hardware is a wonderful write-off. If you get a computer, if you get anything like that, and there's some things you can do with depreciation, which don't worry about now. But the other thing is, if you drive anywhere for business, if you even drive to the bank, if you drive to buy the computer, keep all
to the photos, mileage, video shoots.
Absolutely. Yeah. So mileage is wonderful. Of course, you said software, internet access, cell phone. You can even write off a portion of that. That's not the personal portion, but.
And what is a write-off, by the way?
A write-off is anything that you can spend against income. So when you get the 1099, that's income. You're going to have to pay tax on that, to the extent that it exceeds what you spent.
Yeah.
So if you got $1,000 1099 and you spent $1,000 on the computer, you have no income.
Right. So if Google sends you $1,000 at the end of the year,
correct,
or maybe you earned $1,000 over the course of the year, they send you this form, it has all 1099 on it, and they say, hey, we gave you $1,000 in 2012 or 13 or whenever you guys are watching this. Then
that's it. That's income. You're gonna have to claim that, but you have expenses that you can write against that, which reduces your income, which means you pay less tax.
Right. So no taxes. If you spend $1,000 and you earn $1,000,
you're good.
You don't pay any taxes.
But you have to call that. You have to put that on your tax return, because the IRS is going to look for it.
Okay. So any other numbers that they need to keep track of when they're doing
everything?
That's what I hate about this stuff.
Yeah, the best thing you can do, if you can, is if you can have a separate bank account for this stuff. That's wonderful. And then just put any business expenses in that bank account, and then you can just give it to your CPA, or just keep that separate. That is a CPA's dream, to see everything completely segregated.
That must be your dream, then.
You are wonderful. I love you.
So I really hope that this has been helpful. This guy is my CPA, and he doesn't just do I know a lot of us kind of really basic stuff where we just get some income from Google, and then we actually make our real jobs, doing something else. We're doing YouTube as a hobby maybe. But if you do start treating it like a business, and you actually open up a separate business checking account for your it's a hobby, but just to kind of keep all the money separate, it makes taxes way easier.
Yep.
And so if you are actually looking for a CPA, you guys are available.
MidAtlanticCPAs.com.
Be happy to help you guys out, not just with your taxes, but just doing he does all my business accounting and all that kind of stuff. Has been awesome. So it's definitely the headache that I don't have to deal with anymore is amazing. So if you guys want to go check him out, feel free. But I'd love to hear from you guys. Comments below. Anything that you guys have learned that have been particularly helpful for you, and the stuff that you're doing here on YouTube, just kind of trying to keep all those numbers and things organized that we often lose track of very, very easily.
You focus on the business, we'll take care of that, and that's what makes us all happy. We both have goatees.
I know.
Sorry, this is not good for you.
So comment below, give us any tips you guys have. And the rest of you guys, there's always smart people hanging out in these videos, so go down there, read the comments of what other people are saying. And if this is your first time here, welcome. We'd love to have you subscribe.
This is probably their last time here too. I'm sorry, this is not helping.
No, it's awesome. We're always laid back here. We always do our best to help you guys as video creators. Just know how you can build your audience here, spread your message, not just to get more people and subscribers, but so that it changes lives. That's what we're all about. So thanks for hanging out with us. Subscribe, and we'll see you guys again later. Bye.
Okay, do you want me to shut up now?
Sure.
Okay.
Are you recording? Okay. Is CPA officially certified?
Certified public accountant. Yeah,
There you
CPA,
go.
Yeah.